Well now, ain't that a sight? Newly minted Ranger, all polished up and righteous. The Freestar Ranger saw fit to hand you the Star Eagle, not for being pretty, but for holding the line when the Void tried to swallow the law whole. Thanks to you, Hopetown remembers what justice looks like. Thing is, the Black's still hungry. And justice, she don't ride easy. So what you need is an upgrade. A 2.0 kind of reckoning. Star Eagle 2.0. She don't just drift through the black. She makes it take notice. This ain't Serenity. She's got bite, same as you. New, mean, and itching for a scrap. Ain't cheap neither, but fly her right, and the marshal'll hear you thumping back the dark from every dust-bit corner of the settled systems. Let's take her up. See if she's got teeth or just shine. She's packing a T90 shield generator, stiff enough to make the crimson blink. Got herself an R600M reactor too. Hums like a preacher on payday. And the grav drive? GD65. Built to haul tail through the black like you've got a bounty to chase and a point to prove. All courtesy of Tiger Shipyard's finest overhaul. Weapons? Oh, we ain't exactly shy. We're running triple 300 Petahertz tuned pulse lasers, courtesy of Shinigami, who don't build for mercy. Horizon Defense threw in quad Disruptor 3310 Proton Beams. They light up the void like a preacher's sermon. And just when you think we're done, Ballistic Solutions steps in with quad CE-59 missile launchers. That's your powder, your punch, your party favors. So yeah, time to saddle up and clean house. Got a mess of spacer scum out there thinking the void's theirs to foul. Let's go show 'em what happens when law meets lead. No sweet talk, no foreplay, no baby oil. Hit hard and don't wait for a second invite. Go get it.
Guess we'll have to do this the hard way. Leave no one alive.
Let 'em loose. Disruptor 3310s, full spread. Time to remind the void who's got the bigger temper. That one's toast. Who's next? No shields? Ha! Ain't a worry. She's built like an ox in a bar fight. Takes the hits, don't flinch. That hull's seen worse and kept flying. No need to get fancy. Let the turrets earn their keep. There's our prize bull, strutting like he owns the stars. Time to bring him down to dirt. Hardest hitters down. He folded like laundry.
This is gonna be good.
Mouth's still running, but he's already lost the fight. Turned him into space dust. Time to pack it in and point her nose home. Set course for Cheyenne, and let's light up the black. Burning trail all the way. Ain't a sight in the verse like Aquila City. Bring her in, Ranger. Let's touch dirt. That's all I got, Ranger. Round up your crew and get back to stirring the stars. But before you burn trail, debrief and get the specs on this build.
Pilot, systems online. Initiate Star Eagle 2.0 construction debrief. Base level, landing bay, docker, hangar and workshop. Deploy shipbed 200, landing bay. Deploy Altec airlock 1 by 1 to landing bay. Attach PDY door aft to airlock. The PDY, place doors yourself mod, is optional for this build. Doors will auto-deploy when not installed, resulting in no passway and no jealousy variance. Install 100 DP Slim docker, underside of airlock. Deploy Stroud Premium Edition SPE hangar 2 by 1 to aft of airlock. Deploy Stroud Premium Edition SPE 3-story staircase, starboard variant. Attach PDY pathways to hangar and staircase as shown. Deploy SPE workshop 1 by 1. Attach PDY pathway to port side of hangar and connect workshop. Mount Deimos belly aft of hangar. Deploy pinpoint 4G landing gear to starboard and port of airlock. Second level, assemble habs. Deploy SPE control station 3 by 1 to 4 above landing bay. Follow visual directive. Attach PDY pathway to aft and 4 of control station. Deploy SPE all-in-one berth 2 by 1 to aft of control station. Attach PDY pathway to port of control station. Deploy SPE workshop 1 by 1 to control station. Attach PDY pathway to port of workshop. Deploy SPE bathroom A or B 1 by 1 to workshop. Attach PDY pathway to port of bathroom. Deploy SPE gym 1 by 1 to bathroom. Attach PDY jealousy to starboard of control station. Deploy SPE crew dormitory 2 by 1 to control station. Attach PDY pathway to starboard of crew dormitory. Deploy SPE all-in-one berth 1 by 1 to crew dormitory. Attach PDY jealousy to starboard of all-in-one berth. Deploy SPE bathroom A or B 1 by 1 to all-in-one berth. Attach PDY jealousy to starboard of control station. Deploy SPE Andresia's room 1 by 1 starboard variant to control station. Attach PDY door starboard to port of control station. Deploy SPE brig 2x1 to port of control station. Attach PDY jalousie to port of SPE all-in-one berth 2x1. Deploy SPE Sarah's room 1x1 port variant to SPE all-in-one berth 2x1. Attach PDY jalousie to aft of SPE all-in-one berth 2x1. Deploy SPE Barrett's room 1x1 aft variant to SPE all-in-one berth 2x1. Third level, assemble habs and cockpit. Deploy SPE all-in-one berth 3x1 above control station and all-in-one berth 2x1. Attach PDY jalousie to aft of all-in-one berth 3x1. Deploy SPE Sam's room 1x1 aft variant to all-in-one berth 3x1. Attach PDY passway to starboard of all-in-one berth 3x1. Deploy SPE companionway 1x1 to all-in-one berth 3x1. Attach PDY passway to 4 of companionway and brig 2x1. Attach PDY passway to starboard of companionway. Deploy SPE infirmary 1x1 to starboard of companionway. Attach PDY jalousie to starboard of infirmary. Deploy SPE ship doctor's room 1x1 starboard variant to infirmary. Attach PDY passway to port of all-in-one berth 3x1. Deploy SPE all-in-one berth 1x1 to port of all-in-one berth 3x1. Attach PDY jalousie to aft of all-in-one berth 1x1. Attach PDY door starboard or port variant to all-in-one berth 1x1. Deploy SPE cruise room 1x1 aft variant to all-in-one berth 1x1. Deploy SPE bathroom A or B to port of all-in-one berth 1x1. Attach PDY passway to port of bathroom. Deploy SPE captain quarters 1x1 port variant to bathroom. Attach PDY passway to 4 of all-in-one berth 1x1. Mount porthole 4, variant to available PDY passways and Andrea's room. Follow visual directive. The porthole in Andrea's room is non-functional, installed to preserve design consistency. Deploy Stroud Premium Edition SE-134 Hermes bridge to 4 of all-in-one berth 3x1. Installing additional modules, aft gear, cargo, structural hull, and other optional modules. Deploy Galleon S-204 cargo hold to starboard of crew dormitory and port of brig. Deploy optional non-HAB modules above cargo hold as shown. HAB modules are not accessible in this zone. Plan accordingly. Mount TIG hull half to aft of Barrett's room. Deploy Hope 5 landing gear below TIG hull half. Deploy ASC-D armor plating type B1 cap. Reverse, duplicate and place one on top of the other. Create 4 sets, hold in place, await structural lock. Deploy and assemble ASC-D armor plating type B2 cap 4, ASC-D armor plating type B2 cap aft, ASC-D armor plating type B2 cowling, and 2 ASC-D armor plating type B2 mid braces. Duplicate and flip armor plating type B2 cap 4 and place below armor plating type B2 mid braces. Select Freestar Ranger's insignia as shown. Select all and mount to port side. Follow visual directive. Deploy 2 ASC-D armor plating type B2 engine shrouds, below armor plating type B2 cap aft. Duplicate and flip armor plating type B2 cap aft, below armor plating type B2 engine shrouds. Duplicate and flip armor plating type B2 cowling, place below jim, between armor plating type B2 cap 4 and type B2 cap aft. Duplicate all armor plating to starboard, follow visual directive. Deploy ASC-D armor plating type C side bumper B to starboard of Barrett's and Sam's room. Duplicate to port side. Deploy ASC-D armor plating type C side bumper A to port of all-in-one berth 3x1, all-in-one berth 2x1 and hangar. Duplicate to starboard side. Lock all 4 armor plating type B1 cap groups into place as shown. Deploy and reverse ASC-D armor plating type B1 nose cap to aft as shown. Deploy and duplicate ASC-D armor plating Type B2 nose cap to 4 as shown. Deploy armor plating Type B1 nose cap between armor plating Type B2 nose cap. Deploy 2 ASC-D armor plating Type B1 cowlings on port side of armor plating Type B1 nose cap. Duplicate on starboard side as shown. Deploy and reverse armor plating Type B2 nose cap to port and starboard of armor plating Type B1 nose cap. Deploy ASC-D armor plating Type B1 hull. Deploy cargo hold or any non-hab module in opening. Connect armor plating Type B1 nose cap to Type B1 hull and lock in place to conceal cargo hold. Select all and apply designated color to color 1, color 2 and color 3. Select outer armor plating. Apply designated color to color 3 only. Follow visual directive. Propulsion assembly. Grav drive, reactor, engines, boosters and shield. Deploy TIG GD65 grav drive. Mount Atlas H30 helium-3 tank to grav drive. Mount CHI Cross 1 engine module to aft of grav drive. Mount Poseidon DT220 decorative engine to aft of grav drive. Apply color scheme as shown. Deploy CHI Cross 1 engine module. Deploy TIG R600M reactor. Mount CHI Cross 1 engine modules to upper and lower slots of the reactor as shown. Mount TIG Assurance T90 shield generator to top of grav drive. Duplicate and mount DT220 decorative engine to aft of reactor. Duplicate and mount 2 helium-3 tanks to starboard of reactor. Select reactor propulsion assembly and insert into starboard side engine shroud. Select grav drive propulsion assembly and insert into port side engine shroud. Let's add the boost with canards to the tail. Deploy TIG Quark M booster and apply designated color scheme. Mount ASC-D canards Type B to the upper and lower sides of the booster and apply designated color scheme. Mount booster assembly flush to the TIG hull half, no gaps. Follow visual directive. Final phase. Confirm weapon loadout. Conduct full structural integrity check. Execute corrections as required. Deploy and mount 3 Reza 300 Petahertz SX Pulse Laser turrets topside. Deploy and mount 4 CE-59 missile launchers to inner mid-braces. Deploy and mount 4 Disruptor 3310 Proton Beams to outer mid-braces. Deploy ASC-D Armor Plating Type C Side Panel B with Freestar insignia to port side. Apply designated color scheme. Duplicate to starboard side with no insignia. Finalize weapons loadout. Primary, Disruptor 3310 Proton Beams. Secondary, CE-59 missile launchers. Tertiary, Reza 300 Petahertz SX Pulse Laser turrets. Mount optional Compex equipment plate to increase crew capacity. Apply designated color scheme. Duplicate, flip and mount armor plating type B2 nose cap to port and starboard of landing bay. Mount and flip equipment plate below control station. Install SETI-01 ship light to equipment plate as shown. Correct color 3 on cockpit. Lock configuration. Build complete. All required and optional mods will be listed in the description briefing below.
I heard that you're so fast, you can run around a planet and sign the back of your head. We just need to find you a pen.
Need something, Captain? Gorgeous day, isn't it? I love this place.
Have any new books for me? Need a hand?
I was hoping you would stop by.
Hello and welcome aboard your Stroud Eklund craft. Your systems are online.
Appreciate your time, Ranger. If our tales tickled your cortex, give that like button a nudge and hitch your wagon to the subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss the next transmission. We aim to misbehave again real soon.